I joined in 1970. Dick Irwin was my sponsor. And I'm not sure why I chose to go with Rotary, but I did, and I'm glad. And I was treasurer for a good many years. I don't remember how many, really, but according to your book there, I must have been a treasurer in 1981 at least. I was a farmer at that time.
Yeah, I want to.
And then I became a farm manager later on when I quit farming. The reason I quit farming was I went to work for the old Fidelity Bank as a farm manager.
Oh.
I'd banked at the Bank and Trust for a long time, and as soon as Harry Eaton found out that I had changed banks, well, I didn't change banks, I just changed jobs, and he called my folks to be darn sure they didn't take their account out of the Bank and Trust. The key to having a good, successful Rotary Club is for everybody to take part and enter into the activities, the jobs and the stuff that goes on.
Yeah, if you're not going to be an active participant.
I didn't like the idea that the Supreme Court said we had to take women, but in reality, it's the best thing that's ever happened to Rotary, one of the best things. Because without women in the club now, we'd be up the creek without a paddle. Because they do, women in Rotary, well, it was supposed to be because it's a vocation organization. You're there because of your vocation. Well, gee whiz, how many women are now in business and stuff that have a perfect right to be a Rotarian than it was when Rotary was first formed. Well, and you've got a good point, because if a person comes to a Rotary meeting and you don't greet them, not open-armedly, but just show an interest in what they're doing, what their occupation is, or whatever their interest in life might be, then they'll come back.
I know.
And one of my claims to fame, we always had to keep track of the fines that the Exchequer gave us. And that was a pain in the butt, you know. It was pain someplace.
Yeah, that's good.
And so I invited the board of directors to change that program to $3 a quarter. So you'd have $12 a year in fines. Didn't have to keep track of anything, just write it down. And the Exchequer could fine them all they wanted to, and it didn't make any difference. It never did anyhow, really.
That's right. Didn't collect them anyway.
No, but that was one of the things that I'm proud of. And I started the other Rotary Club.
Oh, that's true.
The Blue Lakes Club. I was a sponsor of the Blue Lakes Club. And funny thing happened. First time I took them to a meeting to see how they liked the premises. Took them down to the Depot Grill, and they had a nice room in the back there, and they wanted to go someplace else, so I went to I can't remember now, but we ended up in the Holiday Inn, and they thought that was great. So they met at the Holiday Inn for a long time. That's speaking about Terry Gilbert. When I walked in that day he was here as a district governor, well, hello, Foggie, how are you? And I hadn't a clue who in the heck he was. But I found out later he was one of the charter members of the Blue Lakes Club.
Yes, he was.
So that's why he knew me, because I started the darn club. And our son Doug was a charter member too. I'll bet you 95% of the people who know me have no idea what my real name is.
No, I don't.
No. Well, that's all right.
I know you as Foggie. Foggie and Pat, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.